Then came Massachusetts. Robin said, I've got this idea for a song. He sang the melody, and I just remember our jaws dropping.
I'm going back to Massachusetts. Something's telling me I must go home. And the lights all went down in Massachusetts the day I left her standing on her own.
For me, they connected from very early on. Massachusetts is probably the first song. I think that really resonates. There is a gospel quality to it. There is a folk quality to it. I didn't know where the hell Massachusetts was, but I found myself singing that and translating it to where I was from.
Robert runs up and he goes, Massachusetts has just gone to #1. I went, what? To have a #1 in England? You have no idea how much we dreamed of this back in Australia.
Massachusetts is one place I have seen.
Massachusetts from the Bee Gees.
It became another icon of the Gibbs. Everybody knew when you heard that falsetto, that's the Bee Gees.
When we sing songs like, you know how easy it is to hurt me, it's Barry and Robin singing in unison. But they mesh together so well that it sounds like one voice. But it's a different voice from them separately.
It's delivered with such delicacy, and the message in the lyrics was what guys should say, didn't say, couldn't say for whatever reasons. It's the kind of music you might have bought and given to your girlfriend. But that's what was special about them.
Main Course became a turning point for us. Dennis Bryan on drums, and Blue Weaver, and Alan Kendall. That became our band.
One of their best qualities was adaptability. In many ways, they were chameleons of pop.
The way they changed and the groove they got into there was so profound. If that was something that was initiated by me, I can't think of any, that one of the great things I've done in my life. I'll take full credit.
The fever has been contagious. Discos, the places in which to dance away the night and the morning hours, are thriving. What the fever has done is made just about anything related to disco profitable. Where there's money to be made, disco is the business.
We didn't categorize our songs as disco, but then we weren't thinking that way at all. We were just thinking about writing songs based on this discovery of this falsetto voice and how well that seemed to work.
What the Bee Gees brought, I always felt they brought melody to disco. Most disco at that point was melody-free, you know. This was a different take on disco. It was completely for the broadest possible audience.
Yeah. You got the lyrics?
Yes,
great.
Right here.
Okay, let's go.
Straight in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that's it.
Hang on, it's just too slow. It would be nice if we could find a bigger sound for that solo.
Great.
The way we rehearsed it last night, all right? Yeah, just like that. Yeah, beautiful. But bring that sound in, that's great. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go straight again.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I could never see
we'd been apart for 2 years. If we hadn't been brothers, we wouldn't have lasted half an hour. It just wouldn't have happened. Things started to just improve over time, you know.
How can you stop the rain from falling down?
We became the Bee Gees again.
How can you stop the sun from shining? What makes the world go round?
We came back together and we made 2 #1 records in America. So we were on a bit of a high. But we were not really that good when it came to just doing anything without a pill, you know, or without a drink. It was destroying us. That became the battle, the fight to survive being a pop group.
Other record companies were printing it, then our record company couldn't keep up the pace.
We didn't know what was going on because this was just a soundtrack.
Could I ask, for example, what Saturday Night Fever has grossed thus far?
Around 110 million at the moment in America.
In America?
In America, yeah.
And the album?
The album, I think, is nearing 18 million double albums worldwide.
But I mean, that would be the record breaker of all time.
Yes, it's already the biggest grossing album in the history of music.
The statistics are just incredible. 4 singles from Saturday Night Fever have hit #1 since the album was released, more than from any other new album in history. That's just a few of the statistics that lead to gold records like this. And so it's my privilege to say, ladies and gentlemen, will you welcome the Bee Gees? Has it changed your lives? The enormous success of it.
Yes, I can safely say it's changed our lives.
The Bee Gees, I think, was stunned by the success.
We were aware we were creating a specific sound, but we didn't know what it was going to do.